Okay, I'm going to be cutting up a cantaloupe, showing you how I do it. I've already cut it in half and then de-seeded it and then cleaned both sides out. Now I'm just going to cut it into, what you call it, eighths. That way it's easy to skin it like this. You would just, this is a half right here. And what I did was I cut the half into fourths. Now I'm just going to take this and just take a little steak knife or a paring knife and just slide it right under the, this is a pretty ripe cantaloupe. So look at that, nice and juicy and ripe. Perfect. And we don't want it to be any more ripe than this, so I could tell it was getting really soft and ripe, so I needed to cut it. And real fragrant. I forgot to show you how to check to see if a cantaloupe is ripe. Every little cantaloupe has like a little belly button, and whenever it's closed, well, I'll just kind of give you an idea. You can see this little, and you press on it, and if it's a little bit tender, it means it's getting ripe. If it's, sometimes you'll press and poke a hole in it, it's too ripe, but if you can feel it's pretty soft, it's probably ready to eat. So I'm going to slice these eighths just right here, right where it meets up with the, starting to fade into the green. You don't want to eat the green part because like this, it's not ripe, so I'm going to cut that off. My dogs down here, dogs are down here barking at me. They love cantaloupe. And this is a little bit soft, so I'm not going to eat that. It's where the seeds were. Cut this into my eighth portions. Okay, and then I'm going to just keep slicing away. I figured I wasn't getting very many hits on my makeup and stuff, so I figured I'd just do some kitchen videos and stuff, see if I get a better response. I'm impatient. I want to get some action right away. Okay, I'm going to cut some of this unripened rind off. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of that. I was cutting strawberries earlier, so I got some strawberry, what is that called? The stuff on the top of the strawberries, the green leafy part. Anyway, the stem. Okay. Anyway, cantaloupe's one of my very favorite things to eat in the summertime. They're usually only ripe right in the mid-hot summer months, and watermelon. Actually, watermelons, I like it probably a little bit better, but I like both pretty equally. Okay, I have 2 more eighths to cut up, and then I'll show you how much that one cantaloupe makes. This one I messed up quite a bit. I wasn't watching. But I just do big chunks like this. You can pop them right into your mouth. That's juicy. Very tasty. See how juicy that is? That bite was kind of big. That was 2 bites. So I'm going to cut them a little smaller. I have 2 more sections. And then I'll do another taste test because this is one awesome cantaloupe. Okay, so we came out with enough for like 4 people to have a really nice snack. I would say this much right here is probably plenty for a snack at one time. You don't want to eat the whole thing at once unless you're on like a raw food diet or something, which I'm not. So probably about 6 little chunks right here. Looks like cheese, but it's not, obviously. Anyway, 6 chunks per snack. I like to eat this in the morning. It's better to eat your fruit before any of the other stuff, although it's late at night. I like to eat fruit and melon anytime because I really enjoy it. So I'm going to try one more piece. It's really good. So anyway, that's how you cut up a cantaloupe. And whenever I get I have a watermelon, or I did, but I think I've already, no, I'll cut that later and do that. So I'll do 2 separate videos for that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. And it's so good. Sometimes some people like salt on it. I like it both ways, but I normally eat it without. It gives it sort of a real enhanced flavor. And I'm sitting here playing with my milk. So, alright, I'll talk to you next time.